So we have a good example here of what we would call corrective pruning, where we have a limb that has grown straight through and is impeding a sort of well, I guess a primary leader, it would be called, right here. So it's already caused a little bit of wounding there. Once we make the cut, we'll be able to see that better. But that obviously is impeding this branch. They're both growing into each other, and that'll be problematic. So we're going to remove the less dominant one, which is of course this cross branch here, and we're going to give this branch some breathing room. So this is a perfect example of corrective pruning, and this would otherwise be a problem down the road for this beautiful white oak. Should be able to deal with that, and then yeah, just tie it off. You could cut it right in front of you, big guy. Oh yeah.
Well, I can't get the other side.
You can use the end of your rope, lasso the other side into you. Right? So put your saw in your scabbard and pull a little bit more slack. Right? Pull a little bit more slack off that end. Yeah. Go ahead. Pull it towards you. Now grab a little bit of bunch it up a little bit in your I guess left hand, and throw it over, and then grab that end. Yeah, like that, but you have to do it a little bit more. Yeah.
Well, that's gonna help.
Or I can try it now. I should be able to get that now.
Give me a lot more.
You see, that's the idea, but you got to get it a little bit more.
Here, Ryan,
or let Ryan swing it to you. But you see what I'm saying? In situations where you can't get the, instead of climbing out, you could just lasso it in. It saves you some energy.
Pull on your left side, right?
It's right there, right in front of you. Attaboy. Oh, we're gonna have to do some major editing on this, Tom.
Tie it right in front of me, no? Or higher up?
Well, grab the rope now, maybe, because it's not on a good limb,
No,
and put it
it's not.
through. Yeah, just pull it out. Yeah, grab that and pull it out, and just throw it in the front of you. That's where I was kind of aiming for. Good. Other way, other way, other way, other way. That's the way. Yep.
All right.
Perfect. So as we can see here, there's already some wounding taking place, some insects making a home in the rotten wood. It's a little decay taking place, but not enough that the tree won't be able to heal over that in due time. There's our good tree deed of the day. Good. And here we have a second example of a branch impeding on a main leader. So this being the weaker, less dominant branch of the two, we're going to flush it back to the branch collar, or cut it back to the branch collar there, and give the main leader there some breathing space. So there is a possibility here that in the long run, this branch itself may actually impede this one. But for now, we're just going to take that small offshoot there. That's clearly impeding and wounding that main lead. So again, another great example of corrective pruning, corrective structural pruning. See there, some wounding taking place. Not significant yet, but that would be problematic down the line. So that'll heal up nicely. So that's much better. Here we have an old cut that was made incorrectly, so it wasn't to the branch collar, probably just someone kind of willy-nilly cutting it from the ground. And you can see the branch collar forming. The tree is trying to heal over itself, but it can't. So in an incorrect cut as such, this will, instead of healing over there, it'll have to try and heal all through this space, or this will have to rot, sort of disintegrate and rot out and get out of the way before this can heal itself, before this can compartmentalize. And the problem with that is, of course, the decay from the wound can end up transferring to the main trunk and causing a structural issue in the future. So we're going to go ahead and correct that. So we're not going to correct that to flush to the tree. We're going to correct that to the branch collar, because we don't want to impede on that healing growth there. It actually takes quite a while to form, just for this to form. So if you cut into it, you actually end up prolonging it. So we're just going to cut it right to there. And there's the finished cut, and that's much better. Gonna hand saw it?
Yeah, I went pretty deep with that pie.
Okay.
Here she comes! Here she comes!
Nice.
Good. Here she comes.
Nice.
So Tom. So in this case, you see how the lean of the trunk is away from you. It's that way, right? You never really want to fight against the lean, right? Right now you're fighting against the lean quite heavily.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It's not a huge piece, but in the future it should be a little bit more towards the lean.
Yeah,
Plus look where it would have been better to push it almost forward, and then the rigging would have brought it, you know, away from you.
Yeah.
Or towards, you know, towards me.
Hey? No, it's really just to, yeah, kind of like let her down slow. Because I don't want to smash that tree, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Want to get that yellow bag?
It's way underneath there.
Don't worry. Yeah, just grab. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm gonna. Dead corkscrew willow, our favorite.